The latest PTFS update is finally out and we have many things including 2 new planes and a few other features. Starting off with the Boeing 707, it is a free plane which is always very nice and it has 13 passenger liveries including Lufthansa, Aer Lingus, Air France, Turkish Airlines, Qantas, British Airways, American, Condor, United, Pan Am, Cathay Pacific, Singapore Airlines and Korean Airlines. There are no cargo airlines, but there are lots of military liveries. The EC18B with its large nose, computers and some kind of radars and servers inside, an E3 Century with its radar dome that spins, and an interior with tons of computers inside, and last but not least we have this Omega tanker which can refuel other aircraft. There is also an Air Force One livery which has a custom interior that looks like this. Since there is now one more plane for the Presidential Game Pass, the Presidential Aircraft Game Pass has risen in price from 195 Robux to 245 Robux. I still think this is worth it, as you are only paying about 60 Robux per aircraft as you get 4 different aircraft. The C17 is also free and comes in 7 liveries including the Canadian Air Force, Kuwaiti Air Force, Indian Air Force, Qatar Air Force, Royal Australian Air Force, Royal Air Force and the United States Air Force. This plane has a ramp at the back that opens by pressing Q and folds out like this. You can also open it mid-air, which allows you to do realistic parachuting missions like they do in real life. It has 4 seats in the cockpit, 2 behind it, and this small window, which according to some stories that I've read online, are often used to make fun of the people in the back, as it is quite cold down there. One thing which confused me was this small ramp which I had no idea what it did, since there is no way to get onto it. One small detail on the C17 is that the landing gear doors are actually not symmetrical, with one being slightly longer than the other. This is most likely to do with how the gear is stowed sideways. Now, time for one of the most important additions to the game. St. Bartholomew now has a second spawner. This isn't really that big of an addition, but it is a good addition for those who play ATC-24, as quite often people just spawn a plane and then take up the spot as they wait for clearance. To fit the C17, the taxiway at RAF Scampton had to be expanded and it's changed from looking like this to looking like this. The taxi line is still visible, which gives the airport a little bit of history and will probably soon be forgotten, with most people assuming that it is a bug. It is really nice that both of these planes are free, as it gives more variety to flying. For the next update we could guess that we will get the C5 Galaxy, as it has been planned for a while, but we will only find out in a couple of weeks. If you haven't already, please subscribe as it really helps out the channel, and with that, I'd like to now thank you all very much for watching. See you soon.